Hi, and welcome to the Tarot Life Coach channel with me, your host, Tanya Melendez. Today is Monday, October 24th, and we are almost done with October. What a month it's been, full of Occupy all over the world. People are finally standing up and saying no to the political and financial structures of our world. And it's just an interesting time because with 2012 quickly approaching, it's really starting to really illuminate the issues and problems that we as human beings and human citizens in the world are really having with the way the world is going and how our political leaders are running things. And we've had the issues with Libya and things that are going on. Very interesting times we are living in. And so with that said, I'd just like to, again, as we always start, taking a deep breath of gratitude, knowing that this is the divine and perfect time, knowing that right now is the perfect time. Right now, it is time for power and peace and love and light throughout the world and in our planet, for all our animals, the waters, the oceans, everyone who can hear my voice. I am so grateful. I let it be. And so with that said, today I am using our wonderful Archangel cards, and for some reason I feel inspired to pick two cards. So whatever the message that I am getting today, I really feel that this is going to be very important for everyone, and I have no idea why I feel inspired to pick two cards. I know this Wednesday we are moving into a new moon, so maybe it's another time to think about that. And I know the moon is now in Scorpio because now we are in the time of Scorpio, and November is quickly approaching and the holidays, so things are really starting to take shape at the end of this year, and it has been quite an interesting ride for many people, including myself, my move here to Madrid and just so many things. So wow. Okay, first card we get is Victory, Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So this is for all of my friends who are at that place where they need some faith, some strength, some perseverance to keep going. Victory. And then that's Archangel Sandalphon. And then our next one is Archangel Metatron. So these are the two archangels who are not mentioned very often in historical texts with archangels. So Metatron, and it's prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities and you will get organized and motivated. I know this directly speaks to me. I have been struggling with working on my book, and so it's really just a matter of sitting down and writing. But again, you need that encouragement, those words to flow, and so sometimes I get a little stuck. And then of course, being here in Madrid, I get easily distracted. There's so many wonderful things going on, and so now I'm trying to buckle down. Today was the first rainy day, and the temperature is starting to cool off a little bit here in Spain. And so it's just been a great time of me really kind of getting back into my zone of working and teaching classes. I'm getting very busy again. And so again, to keep up with everything, I'll be coming out with a new newsletter at the end of this week, of course, for November. So you can find all my information, of course, on my website, www.tarotlifecoach.com. And with that said, let's go ahead and shuffle the deck and see what's in store for us for this week with this new moon in Scorpio. So lots of passionate energy this week. Oh wow. Okay, I think this is the second week in a row that we got all major arcana cards. So there is some big shifts going on. And you heard me shuffling the deck. So the first one is, and it's very interesting because the cards are very, they really are speaking to me directly. So I know if they're speaking to me, they are definitely speaking to everyone who is watching the video. So the first one we get is the Hermit. And so this is saying take some time to yourself, reflect, be quiet. And funny, very interesting, that is exactly the way I'm feeling today. This new moon is making me really want to be quiet, kind of snuggle in, do some reading, some meditating, kind of just being quiet, being to myself. And I know it is just a phase. I had a very social weekend, and so now I'm just in that place of quiet and really wanting to write and to study. So take this time. That's what the Hermit is saying. Take this time, give yourself the gift, because at this time you're preparing yourself for action. So like I've said in the past, patience is not waiting. Patience is preparation for manifestation, because then the next card we get is the Sun. And so what this is telling me is that I'm really trying to show you here with the sun. What this is showing me or telling me is that this is a wonderful time to reflect, but also to shine. And it's very interesting because today on my Facebook status I made several comments about time to shine. And so before I even did this or got these cards, I did my status update, because I really feel, although it's time to be quiet, I feel by Wednesday, Thursday, things are going to shift majorly with that new moon energy, as well as our spirits are going to be bursting forth, time for action. Like I said, I really feel that. And then of course the last card we get is the Hangman. So again, our energy is going to be shifting quite radically this week, of being quiet, then time for action, and then reflection. So the Hangman is telling me that it's time to really honestly ask yourself the questions. What is your motivation? What are your dreams, your desires? Because now that we're wrapping up at the end of the year, a lot of people start to think back to the time of their resolutions that they did at the beginning of the year. And so it's time to reflect back. What did you set as intention for, or resolutions for, the beginning of this year? And now that it's the end, have those dreams, those resolutions, those goals come to fruition. So what a powerful week we have in store. Take time today and tomorrow to be quiet, really listen to yourself, meditate, sit in nature, be quiet if you can. I know it's getting cold around the world right now, so take time if you can to sit out, even go for a quick walk if you can. I know I plan on taking a quick walk after I do this, just to kind of take some deep breaths outside. And also with the sun though, feel your energy increasing, feel yourself wanting to shine and also take action. As well as with the Hangman, take this time also for your spiritual check in with your spiritual self. Are you being in integrity? Are you being motivated or inspired? Where is your spirit calling you now? What are the things that need to be released, or things that need to be brought into your life for you to be living the life really that you truly desire? And so remember, from the beginning, our archangels told us prioritize and victory. So we've got those two cards to think about as well. So what a wonderful week. Please check in and let me know how you're feeling. Again, I'm at this place of really reading a lot, kind of being quiet, and I do take time to ask myself questions, and I actually do write them down. And so that's how I'm starting to begin my book. I just have these moments where this inspiration comes through, and then all of a sudden it's a question, and then that question becomes a title of a chapter, or it gets me to write. So whatever you need to do for yourself, do that with honor and respect for yourself and integrity. Don't feel guilty about taking time for yourself. So again, what a wonderful week we have ahead. Stay positive, stay happy, stay healthy, and just know that love and light surround you. And continue with that positive thinking. Also continue with knowing, staying in faith. Remember, victory. Your prayers have been answered. So just trust, have faith. Till next week, everyone, peace and blessings.